Hey, what's going on, everybody? We have a lot to talk about today, right? There's a couple of things that's been on my mind. The videos are coming more. I have some other things. They're going to post some old content that I was speaking about, a couple of things. But today we're going to talk about using love first, and the importance on why being able to use love first will change every single thing you do in your life. Right? I even got some shirts made, right? Hashtag use love first. I have some other shirts, hashtag always use love first. And the reason why I'm trying to bring awareness to this, amongst many other different things, is because people are not treating themselves how they should be treated. I was in a Facebook post and they were talking about narcissism and narcissistic people. And I've been in a relationship with people who have been narcissistic and people who have done different things where they, turn to manipulate the situation for them inside a relationship. And this is not by any means to say that these people are not worthy of love or anybody. So the way my mind sees it when we are dealing with people is that no matter who you're speaking to, they can't make you change your character. They can't make you be something you don't want to be. And I mean, you hear the sayings, And so I'm gonna try to use a couple of ideas of different ways and methods where you can be more apply this to your life daily. Earlier I was talking about COVID-19 and social distancing and why are we social distancing ourselves, to ensure that we don't get sick from the things that are going on and and how people are being becoming ill and they're giving off their illnesses or they're coughing or whatever the case may be. And I do not have the education on that, but we also know the reason why so that we can decrease the chance of catching that illness. That's the whole point of bringing it up, is to decrease the chance of catching that illness. And how do we do that? By protecting ourselves. So how do we protect ourselves when it comes to dealing with other people mentally? How do you want to be treated? I want to be treated with love first. And so, my background story, I was abused for 15 years straight, sexually abused for 15 years straight. And I'll talk about that in a whole nother YouTube video. But the reason why I'm bringing this up is because there was something that inadvertently I had learned during this time frame. And I did not like what was happening to me. I didn't like how people were treating me. And so instead, as I got older and as I got into these different type of relationships, because I was looking for love, I was trying to find love, and I was always trying to be the best man or be the best father or to be the best husband or be the best boyfriend or be the best worker or leader or whatever it was that I was doing. I was creating something by myself that I didn't think was actually worthwhile because how I grew up. And using love was not something that I grew up with, right? And so now when I'm dealing with people in any way, shape, form, or fashion, regardless of their lifestyle, I'm going to use love first, right? Because I don't feel like there's anybody in this world who's not deserving of love. If you're watching this video and you feel like that you're not deserving of love, then DM me, call me. I'll give you my number, right? Everybody's deserving of love. So this is how I was trying to explain to this community when dealing with people who are narcissistic or anything of that nature. You have people who have bipolarism, depression, and people who will make habits of tearing these individuals. And what this does, when you tear individuals down, you belittle them, regardless of who it is. You can be a good person, bad person, by perception, right? Through your own reality. Remember another video I was saying that the theory of relativity says that time is only relative through what it is you see and do. I can't make you say that I'm looking at a 6 through reference frame when you're saying that you're looking at a 9. And I'm like, no, you're wrong. When you can come over to the other side and say, oh, okay, there it is. So when you're using love first, let's say you're in a relationship, you're having a situation where the person is doing things to you that you don't like. It's not rocket science. How many people have been in relationships where they let it go so far, they say things like, I can't believe you've done that. I can't believe you shot me. I can't believe you stabbed me. I can't believe you choked me. I can't believe you slapped me. I can't believe you tried to run over me. I can't believe you tried to kill me. And you ask yourself, did it just happen out of nowhere? Did you see anything that led up to this? And I know it's a hard pill to swallow. Yes, I have been in these situations, but you got to ask yourself, was there anything you could have done as a person to change the outcome? I'm aware of those, once again, who have been forced and raped. I'm telling you, for 15 years straight, I was raped. For 15 years straight, I was hurt. For 15 years straight, things were forced. I understand that concept. But as we get older and we start making the decisions as grown men and women, and we start navigating what it is we think we want for love, the secret is knowing your desire. The secret is learning who you are, loving who you are by accepting yourself 100%. When you accept yourself 100%, it doesn't matter what another person is going to say. They're either going to clap for you, right? Or they're going to belittle you. They're going to judge you. Judging is not loving. Criticism and criticizing and a critique to help somebody gain something, that's loving. But trying to be like you're stupid or I used to be, you think you smart. Boy, you ain't smart. You sound like you smart. You ain't smart. Sit your dumb ass down. Right? And so, I heard those things growing up constantly. And, I tell people like I made a mistake and I started to believe in myself. And so after a while, what ends up happening is that you find people who think like you. You find people who believe in the things you're saying. You find people who are just like, hey, let's make shirts that says #UseLoveFirst, right? And I literally try to deal with every single situation that allows me to use love first. And so far, it's 100%. When you're dealing with somebody, let's go back to the narcissist who is trying to manipulate things to get stuff out of you for their desire. Do not be afraid of what it is you want as well. If I said I want to go to the movies and you say, no, I don't want to go to the movies. And I say, well, why not? You say, because it's raining. You clearly have simply identified that you don't want to get wet. That's it. And if I can make you feel comfortable to overcome that obstacle and that understanding that you will not get wet, and that's the only true reason why you don't want to go to the movies, you're going to want to go to the movies. Like, fine, I'll go ahead and go to the movies. What ends up happening with people who are narcissistic, they have underlining meanings or underlining tones of why they don't want to go to the movies or why they do want to go to the movies. It doesn't matter. Men are narcissists, women can be narcissists, children, they have these behaviors. But you got to understand that the reason why you are the way you are is because of your past experiences, because of the life that you've had and the decisions that you've made, whether you knew it or not. There's videos where I talked about how every single word that's ever been said to you due to water crystallization has kept these same frequencies and these words and these things inside your body, that energy, that vibe we always talk about. It's constantly being set right there inside your body. And you're trying to